Hello, I'm Chuck Smith, and today we'll be working on therapeutic martial arts. So let me begin by breaking down the concept of therapeutic martial arts. So first, martial arts is the physical movement. We're going to use martial arts movements to help us rejuvenate ourselves through the therapeutic process of breathing. Now, martial arts also has a philosophy behind it that also helps us heal, and we'll cover that a little bit later in this section. The nice thing about therapeutic martial arts is that it's natural. So we know how to do all these things from birth, but we lose track of this over time. So today we're going to reconnect with our natural abilities. I'm going to begin by showing you a picture of therapeutic martial arts movements and then explain some of the concepts, benefits that you will see from this, and then give you a chance to practice both the breathing and then the movements themselves. So let's begin with a demonstration here. So from this position right here, I'm going to demonstrate what we call embracing the moon. I'm going to begin by contracting my body, and then as I open up, I inhale, and then as I close, I exhale and wrap my arms around the moon. Then we'll move forward again to do the same thing. As I gather together, I inhale, and then exhale and wrap myself around the moon. The second exercise that we'll be doing later on is what we call the Great Gate. So imagine you have a big, huge gate in front of your yard, maybe weighs about 2,000 pounds, so you're not gonna be able to push it by pressing the knob. We're gonna have to open the gate, inhale here, open. And now we're gonna swing the gate around. We're gonna rock back with the inhale, and then nice big gate moving. As we move forward, close the gate, open, and then swing the gate. Inhale here and exhale. So the benefits of therapeutic martial arts, we're going to emphasize 6 of these. You don't have to remember them, but I want to raise your awareness so as you experience them, you'll notice the benefit that you're having. The first one is around focus and executive function. This really has to do with our brain. Our brain being able to function, our mind side, as opposed to our emotion side of our brain, being able to work at its optimal level. So we can think better, we can think clearly, we can make good decisions. The second part of our benefit is the self-regulation or the emotional regulation. So the part of our brain that deals with our reactions and our feelings is something we can regulate too. So we want to balance our thinking and feeling at all times, and that helps us be in our best, both health-wise, but also in our relationships with other people. The third area we're going to be looking at is stress reduction. So as you breathe well and move well, you reduce the stress in your body, both the mental stress and the physical stress on your muscles and bones. The fourth area is emotional and mental well-being. We probably know in this time that there's a lot of stress in our lives, and even just getting up and spending the day can make us very tired, and we can't always understand why. That's what emotional stress does to us. So this breathing exercise helps us to release the stress that's stored up in our body, gives us a chance to rejuvenate through movement as well as the natural part of breathing. The fifth one area, as we're going to see, is the physical conditioning. As you move, you'll have the chance to strengthen your bones, strengthen your body, and most importantly, improve your balance. And so for older people, this is particularly important because falls and injuries are the most common thing that affects us as we get on in age. So maintaining good balance, being able to physically keep our body upright and maintain ourselves is important. And then the last one is relationships. So as we are more calm in our own selves, we're able to relate to people in different ways. We can use the therapeutic martial arts movements in a partnership way to also see how we can exchange energy, positive energy between human beings. So we'll demonstrate that at the end. So let's begin by working on breathing. I'm going to have my partner here, Gabrielle, come and join us. Welcome, Gabrielle.
Hi, Chuck. Thanks.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
All right. So we're going to begin with the breathing exercise. Breathing is very natural, but we lose our ability to breathe well as we grow up. So if you don't have a baby around you, you'll have to follow along here. Otherwise, go see your closest young baby and watch how they breathe. Take your hands and put your thumbs on your belly button and let your hands rest just below your belly button. And when we breathe in, feel the part of your body just below your hands expand on the inhale. Hold it. And then when we exhale, push those hands back into your body and push the air out. Now, most of us tend to breathe by breathing with our chest, and we go and back down. So the idea here is that we're going to breathe from our belly. Put your fingers, thumbs right on top of your belly button, your hands below, and as you fill up like a balloon, hold it for a couple seconds, and then push out like you're squeezing the bottom of the balloon out. One more time. And out. So this is the breathing motion that we'll be doing through the rest of the class. This is pretty simple, but as you start to put movements with it, it becomes a little bit more challenging. So let's begin with some breathing exercises to help us rejuvenate ourselves. Here's the therapeutic part of the breathing. And let's begin by taking your left hand and clasping it over top of your right. We're going to bend our knees just slightly, and we're going to inhale and lift your arms up to the sky. Push your right palm as high as possible. Big deep breath in. Now settle the breath, arms circle, open, and now push that belly button in when you exhale. I might note here that we'd like to breathe in through the nose for sure. If you can exhale through your nose, great. If you exhale through your mouth, that's okay too. Let's grab again, palms down, and inhale 1. Expand, drop the energy, big circle, open, and press the belly button. So that's exercise number 1. And relax. The second exercise is we call the bow and arrow. We're going to bring our hands up. We're going to look over to our left, extend our right arm across, and then pull the bow back and extend the left arm forward like we have the bow in front of us and the string pulled back. This is the inhale. And then gather everything to the center, right above your heart, and then exhale, pressing the palms down. Okay, let's try it again. Looking to your left, arms come up with no breath, reach in, and now inhale when you open the bow. Hold it, expand the chest, gather into the center, palms down, and exhale, push the belly button back. Now let's do it to the other side. Palms come up, look to your right, extend the left arm across, inhale, open the chest, close, and exhale. And relax. In this exercise, I notice most often that I get my biggest inhale and I might feel myself coughing because I don't usually fill up my lungs as much as I normally do. So that exercise is a good one to really expand your lung capacity. People who have breathing issues, that's a great exercise to really challenge your body to work at its best so you can mitigate the impact of whatever conditions you may have that affects your breathing. So our third exercise, we're going to begin by just bending our knees slightly. So physically, if you'd like to challenge yourself more, you can bend your knees even deeper. You get a nice leg workout at the same time. We're going to reach out and grab the energy as we inhale and bring our fist right to our sides. And then we're going to begin with the right side. We're going to release the right side with a punch as we exhale. Nice and relaxed. Now with no breath, bring both hands together, elbows in front. Then we're going to dip down slightly. Imagine you have a huge bucket of water and you're going to lift it up as you inhale. Big circle. Open and exhale. And go ahead and relax once. Natural breath. Now let's reach back and grab out the energy again. Bring in. And now the left side. Extend on the exhale. Bring the elbows together in front of your body. Dip down slightly. Big inhale. Lift the bucket of water. Big circle. open, and exhale. And then step up and relax. Now, for those of you who sat with their knees bent, you just felt a little leg workout. You might feel it in your thighs. If you're not ready to do that yet, you can do that standing up straight. No reason to stress yourself when you're trying to relax yourself. All right, our fourth exercise we call the heaven and earth. We're going to push one palm to the heavens and one palm to the earth during the breathing exercise. So let's begin by taking your left hand, putting it up in front of your face, and your right hand down low. On the inhale, the right hand's going to come up and the left hand's going to come down. Inhale, one. And now push the palms to the heavens and push the other palm to the earth. So you're going to feel this opening on the right side of your body as you do that. This is the inhale. And then bring everything together just above your heart and exhale. Then relax. Now let's try the other side. Bring your right arm up and your left arm down. And now on the inhale, left arm comes to the heavens. Inhale, one. Extend that palm up, extend the palm down, feel your body open. Then bring everything together above the heart and exhale. And relax. Now in therapeutic martial arts, we're putting all these things together. We're just breathing right now without moving our legs and stepping around, but we've been moving our arms. And you may have found it a bit confusing sometimes of where you're supposed to put your hand, what you're supposed to do. That's natural. It's kind of like riding a bike. When you're young, you get a tricycle. There's only 3 skills involved in riding a bike. You got to pedal, you got to steer, and you got to balance yourself. With a tricycle, you can pedal and steer. You don't have to worry about balance too much, but you can fall off. With a bicycle, you have to pedal, steer, and balance, but you've got 2 wheels to work with. How about a unicycle? Most of us can ride a bicycle, but we might have a challenge with a unicycle. Same 3 skills, but different level of intensity. In therapeutic martial arts, as we move, you're going to notice more and more about your ability to put all these skills we just covered into one package. Movement, the breathing, the awareness, and then see the benefits that we talked about earlier. So let's begin by doing this. So we're going to start with what I call embrace the moon, which we demonstrated earlier. So we're going to move with our left leg first. Contract your body in. This is a no breath motion. And then bring your leg forward. You're going to be kind of cornered up and inhale here and open so we can be ready to accept the moon. And then exhale and wrap your whole body around the moon. Good. And now gather again. And as we step forward, inhale. And then close, gather your body around the moon. Now the challenge is going backwards now. Take your right leg, this time move back as we step, inhale, and close. Last one, gather, step back, fill that area below the belly button, and then close. Press in the belly button as you wrap around the moon. And relax. So, as we're building along, you may have forgotten, about that breathing thing. Remember, we're going to breathe and feel below the belly button, and then breathe out, pushing in the belly button toward the spine. Trying to keep the chest relaxed and smooth, filling from the bottom to the top. As you move and get used to it, this will come a little bit easier for you. The second exercise we're going to do today is what we were calling the Great Gate. So now this time, contract your arms together just slightly. Get ready to move with your left leg. As we step out, we're going to inhale here, and then step out and then open the gate. It's okay to leave the hands nice and loose here and create a straight line from your forward arm to the back arm, one straight line. If you'd like to check behind you and see if it's straight, that's great. Sometimes people droop their arm in the back. See if you can get it up even. Now we're going to rock back and inhale. And now we're going to swing the whole gate, 2,000 pounds, and create that same line. So you can look in the front, look in the back, see if it's nice and even, and then feel your body here. Moving forward, we're taking our right leg, inhale, contract, and then exhale, expand the gait. And then rock the gait back, inhale, fill the belly, and swing. Here's a challenge, moving backwards now. Right leg's moving back, contract, inhale, and then open, step the right leg back and expand. Then rock, and there. Now on the last one, for people who want a physical challenge, we're going to do it on one leg. So contract, get ready to bring the left leg back. As you open, now go onto one leg, stand on your left leg only, for those who can do it. And then breathe in and swing the gait and step down. And then relax. Good, so we've only taken 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, but I imagine some of you might be feeling a little warm right now. And this is a good sign that your energy is flowing through your body, and it also shows that we can heat ourselves up and you don't have to run 2 miles to do it. You can stand perfectly still, breathe correctly, let your body move in a natural way, and you can warm yourself up. So this is a warm-up. This is what we call warming up your body. You've just warmed up your body. You can do anything you want at this point. I'm going to share a bit of a poem that we use in therapeutic martial arts that helps us connect these ideas of breathing and movement into one from the martial arts standpoint, and see how these are connected to the benefits that I described earlier. So the poem begins like this. Never neglect any of the Sipsam say, which is basically the 13 influence. The source of the will is in the waist. Pay attention to the slightest change from full to empty. Let energy flow through the whole body continuously. Stillness embodies motion, motion, stillness. Seek stillness in motion. Surprising things will happen when you meet your opponent. Give awareness and purpose to every movement. When done correctly, all will appear effortless. So we're going to stop right there. We're going to do some partner exercises and do these moves again and think about how we see these ideas in application and how it begins to affect ourselves. So I'm going to turn to Gabrielle here. And we're going to begin with the Embrace the Moon. So Gabrielle's going to start with her left leg coming forward. I'm going to move backwards. So first we're going to remember that our waist is initiating the movement. So let's go ahead and get ready with no breath here. And then as we step forward, we're going to inhale. And now the source of the will is in the waist. When we close, we're just closing in at our middle. Good. Now this time, Gabrielle and I, our energy between our hands are connected. And then we're going to move again. Coming forward and open and close. So pay attention to the slightest change. When you do this with a partner, you're going to feel the energy between the two hands get a little more intense as you breathe fully and make eye contact as you move along. We're going to see if Gabrielle can move backwards with us this time. So she's going to take her right leg and move backwards. Inhale, open, and exhale. And just sit and feel the energy flow a little bit. And now, since we're in a small space, we'll just shuffle feet when we do this. So left foot comes back, and right foot comes forward. Inhale, and exhale. We embrace the moon, and now we're embracing each other's energy, continuing the energy flow between the two. And relax. So I'm going to put Gabrielle on the spot here and ask her, what did you notice when we did that exercise between the two of us, maybe different than when you did it just by yourself?
Absolutely, Chuck. I felt your movement fall in line with my own. And when I did it by myself, I almost didn't know where to go. But the energy of yours connecting with mine almost pulled me in that direction. It's really wonderful.
Thank you. So here's how we build relationships through the therapeutic martial art movement. The movement itself rejuvenates ourselves, but when we do it with someone else, we learn how to be in sync. We learn how to be in harmony with the other person. So think about being in harmony with your family members. Think about being in harmony with your coworkers and friends. Harmony both in the physical movement, since we're doing therapeutic martial arts, but now also in our thoughts, in our conversations, in our attention and awareness? Are we paying attention to one another as we go about our day-to-day lives? Or do we inadvertently ignore one another because we're not aware? Remember, the source of the will is in the waist. Pay attention to the slightest change. What's happening with your partners? What's happening with yourself? Maybe I'm feeling good when I wake up and my energy goes down in about a half an hour and I'm not feeling so well. Pay attention to that slightest change. Let's do a few more motions before we wrap up for the day. And future sessions will build on these concepts, put these movements together, and continue with the rejuvenation. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll do 2 embrace the moons, forward and back, and then we'll do 2 swinging the gates. Okay, left side first. Gather here with no breath, and now open, fill the belly, and then close, exhale. Sit and enjoy that moment. Gather together with no breath, open, fill the belly, and close. Now moving backwards, bring your right leg back, gather, open, fill the belly through your nose, and close. Last one back, bring the left leg back, gather, open, and close. Now right from here, let's inhale, get ready to step forward, close, and now open on the movement. Rock back, inhale, and swing the gate. Again, moving forward, if you want to use one leg, inhale 1, and open. Rock, and swing the gate. Now moving back, prepare with the right leg. Inhale, step back with the right leg, and open, and rock, and swing. Last step, step backwards. Inhale, open, rock back, and swing. Good, and relax. Now, there's a way that we like to do this in the physical movement, but it doesn't matter. Mistakes are perfectly fine. There's no wrong way to do this. The only thing you can do wrong is not breathe. And you'll notice that within about 15 or 20 seconds. Otherwise, keep up with it. Remember, breathe from your belly. Start with that belly button pushing out, pressing back in, and then begin to coordinate the breathing with the movement. Kind of like riding that bicycle. Eventually, you'll be riding a unicycle before you know it. You can get your balance, you can get your breathing, movement all integrated. You can begin to benefit from the better focus, the emotional regulation, the stress reduction that comes through the relaxation and the movement, your mental and physical well-being begin to improve, and then finishing with good relationships with others. Thank you very much. Thank you for participating today. I hope you enjoyed your experience. If you'd like to have more classes or find out more, please go to my website at Portland Subak Do, and you'll find our schedule and our classes that we hold in Northeast Portland. Also, thank you to our producers and the people who put this project together. And the information is also on the video here to find out more about other opportunities for family wellness and rejuvenation.